So this is going to be a reading for my Geminis. Thank you so much for joining me. This is going to be for August 26th through the 28th. Now, this is general. Only take what does apply to you and let the rest fly. If at any point you do want a personal session, just check out the description. Especially right now, we do have a 40% off sale that you guys do want to take advantage of until the 28th of this month. Just check out my website for that. And of course, make sure that you subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you never miss a beat when I post in the future. So let's jump straight into it. The first card that we're going to look at is the theme. And I have the solar portal, It says being centered, balancing, power, and manipulation. Okay. So sexual matters may come up. I'm going to jump straight into it. Things to do with like a sexual relationship some of you guys may have with someone, or sex period may come up, whether that's like the sexual chemistry in your relationship. Some of you are very much, what's the PG-13 word I want to use? Some of you are sexually frustrated at the moment, and that's like affecting you. Some of you may need to kind of channel that energy into creative endeavors. If that's something that you're experiencing. For a lot of you, beyond that, this is a time frame in which you guys do need to kind of like center your energy and like focus on things that matter. Like Geminis, you guys get thrown off pretty easily with things that have nothing to do with you, or like focusing on things that don't matter in the grand scheme of things. So be careful of like letting little things irritate you for no reason. But anywho, getting deeper into the reading, the first card is going to represent you in your present situation. And I have the Two of Swords. So presently, this is you being in this conflicted space of not knowing which way to turn or which decision will ultimately benefit you with a certain area in your life. This is not actually limited to one specific area. Also, you may be going through different thought processes. So from 12 to 4 p.m., you may be in this energy of like, oh, well, forget that person. I don't want to ever talk to them again. Then from 5 to 8 o'clock, then it's like, well, I do kind of miss them. I want to talk to them. Then from 8 to 12, then it's like, oh my gosh, should I call them? It's like you go through so many conflicting thoughts and feelings too, that it's like you're unable to really be clear. This could even be applied to career. It's like one second you feel like you have a plan and you have an understanding of what to do, and then it's like you start questioning things, or you start throwing monkey wrenches, or like just all this extra stuff that makes things too conflicting. So this is something you guys do need to look at, and you guys do need to make sure you're not stuck in the space of being in this Two of Swords. Now, this could also be someone else who's coming off this way to you, like they don't know what they want, and that they keep changing their mind in regards to whether or not they want to be with you or not. Now, the positive things that may come up during this time frame, I do have the Prince of Swords. So for this time frame, you will be on go. If there is anything you've been procrastinating on or you need to get on top of, this is going to be the time frame to do so. And you guys are going to be taking off and doing your thing. Okay. Things are going to be moving rapidly for you. Things are going to be taken off. Especially if you're like a business owner. This is like new business tactics that help your business. Also someone who you may have been hoping or wishing would have reached out to you eventually. They may reach out to you, and you get the clarity that you were looking for. Now, a possible challenge that may come up, I have the Three of Discs, or the Three of Pentacles. So this is working out a relationship with someone. That person may be not cooperating with you at all, or you're being uncooperative. Let's just be honest. Someone here is trying to make the other person's life difficult, or it's just being difficult just for the sake of being difficult. This is like not communicating properly, acting funny, not being sure on what they want. acting distant. So working on a relationship may be very difficult, whether it's you being difficult or your person. Some of you, you're being stretched thin. You have way too much stuff going on right now, career-wise, and you're not really prioritizing your personal energy. So that's another problem. Also, some friends around you guys need to really question whether or not necessarily they have good or bad intentions for you, or just more so like, do you have friends around you who align with who you are? Like, do you still have friends who are very shallow and superficial and you're more so on a spiritual journey? Or like, what is it exactly? Now, when it comes to the future energy for you with the Hangman, yeah, this is you being able to see where you've been experiencing stagnant energy and exactly why that's been. And it has a lot to do with a lack of proper planning or like consistency. Or let's just keep it a buck, giving energy to the wrong things. Like, this is you kind of looking at things and realizing, dang, long term, this relationship is really not going to work. And it has a lot to do with the fact that this person, for instance, may not be pouring into the connection like they need to, or you guys gave up, or with a career. What you do now is what affects the future. What you do now correlates with what the future looks like. And that's more so a realization you guys are going to come into more so in the future. Now, the advice for you, I do have the Magician card. So, point blank period, this is recognizing your personal power and your ability to manifest. Some of you are kind of like sleeping on yourself and your personal abilities to turn a situation of nothing into something, or turning a negative into something positive, or just not realizing that you have all the tools necessary to succeed and to excel. It's just you guys think that you, I don't know, that you don't got it, or you just don't believe in yourself enough. But there's a need for you to recognize your personal power and also be in realization of other people and how they may try to manipulate you by them knowing your personal power and trying to take advantage of you. So this is what I see. I hope you took something from this video. If you did, feel free to thumbs it up and subscribe. Check out the information listed in the description as well to get a personal, and I'll see you in the next one.